Well, Coach Parker, you got several tournaments in the fall, but you had one played here this spring. But tell us a little bit about what the team was able to accomplish during the fall and that first tournament in the spring.
We actually came out of the gates playing really well. We played good at Cornell. I think we finished fourth there. We played pretty good at home, our home event. We might have finished fourth or fifth at our home event. You know, it was funny. It's the first time that we've had the Dartmouth Invitational at home in a few years, and my kids were nervous. It was unexplainable, but and they even admitted it. And the second day we came out and played great, but we always have goals to beat so many amount of teams. We go to a tournament like Firestone, and we had a short fall because we loaded up the whole spring schedule, as you know. Then we came back. We had a great winter in the Fieldhouse. Definitely our most productive winter in the Fieldhouse. Simulators made a huge difference for us. We do putting drills. We have contests. Everybody was totally into it this winter. Everybody was on board. It was great.
How did you tell your team? Were you able to tell them face to face? Was it something, everybody's got a little bit different story about how they had to tell their team and what they went through to tell their team about the season coming to an end right then.
So I kind of prepped my kids for it, and I actually had them in my office on the day. We had a team meeting. I did that on purpose because I knew it was coming out at 3 o'clock. And I didn't know what was going on until like 5 or 3. I got a text from the coaches from the other schools. So I just was quiet, and then I read the email to my kids. So they were all with me. I spent the next 3 days just waiting for each kid to come in my office because I knew it was happening. We didn't schedule any meetings. I just knew, I was a college athlete. I know what it's like to have, stuff happens. And I told the kids right from the beginning when this first started, when the very first day, I told them there's no debating. We're going to do what they tell us. I don't know what lies ahead. You know what? And they took it. I don't think there was any crying. There was no hollering. There was none of that. I think the fact that they were together when the news first broke, we heard it together, I think that meant a lot to them.
What are you having your kids do to try and keep honed in their game?
I'm sending texts out about every day to them. Basically, I would say out of the 9 kids, maybe 2 have ranges that are open where they live. Every weekend, they're thinking about where we should be. So I'm kind of just more talking about schooling and how you doing and stuff like that, because we all know that we should be getting ready to go to Charlotte this Thursday. You just have to, I don't know if distract's the word I would use, but I'm not pushing the golf stuff. I have all summer. We got good recruits coming in. We got great players coming back. We're looking ahead, honestly. Dartmouth will come through this, just like the other colleges will, but we're ready for next year. We're on to next year.